Hello, 6th and 8th graders. So this is going to be our science lesson for Thursday. The quarter ends tomorrow, so I thought it would be kind of fun to just do a fun lesson for Thursday classes. So because the quarter ends tomorrow, remember you have until 5 p.m. today, Thursday, to get your late work in and still receive credit for it. Otherwise, it will be a 0 in the grade book. If you have questions, let myself, Mr. Wade, or Mr. Colander know. But let's get started. So we're going to look at 10 facts about the human body. So number 1, I'll move my little bubble. I'm actually going to put it over here because it shouldn't be in the way then. So number 1, ears get longer even after they've stopped growing. Pretty crazy. Ears are mostly made of cartilage and skin, making them very flexible. But the flexibility also means that over a long period of time, their shape is gradually affected by gravity. Number 2, the world's deadliest disease is spread by a blood-sucking insect. So one disease has killed more people than any other in history, and that's malaria. More than half of the people who catch malaria survive. It comes from one kind of female mosquito that lives in tropical countries. Other potentially fatal diseases spread from different species of mosquitoes include dengue fever, encephalitis, chikungunya, West Nile virus, yellow fever, and Zika fever. And there are also other blood-sucking animals that spread diseases too, like tsetse flies, ticks, and vampire bats. Number 3, your body contains poisons and precious metals. So just 2% of your body is made up of small amounts of over 50 different elements, some of which you probably wouldn't even expect to find beneath your own skin. So just some: titanium, uranium, arsenic, mercury, lead, silver, gold, potassium, iron, barium, rubidium, cerium, sulfur, chlorine, chromium, magnesium, thorium, silicon, cobalt, copper, selenium, and more. So lots of those, like I said, over 50. Number 4, tricking your mind can cure your body. Sometimes patients who are given false medicines, known as placebos, show a real improvement in their condition. This is known as the placebo effect. Doctors think it works because patients who expect to get better are more likely to spur their brains to try to fix a problem internally. Just some forms of these placebo medicines would be empty capsules, pretend pills, or a rubber scalpel. Wow. So placebos can cause people's brains to release pain-killing hormones known as endorphins, relieve pain by relaxing muscles and nerves, release dopamine, which sometimes is known as the happy drug, and then, like it says, a hormone that increases pleasure and alertness. Number 5, a severe electric shock can save a person's life. Electric shocks disrupt body processes and are usually very dangerous, but in an emergency, a series of deliberate, targeted shocks can be used to help a faulty heart start beating properly. Trained paramedics can use a machine called a defibrillator to fix the problem. It sends an electric shock through the heart, stopping all muscles from moving. This allows them to start moving rhythmically again. Number 6, human beings are the only animals with chins. Your chin is part of a bone on your lower jaw called the mandible. Many animals have mandibles, but only humans have a bump at the end that sticks out. Humans are unique in a handful of other ways too. The whites of the eye, constantly growing beards, not me, bendy fingers, live well beyond an age when they can have children. Number 7, the tallest person ever was over 5 times taller than the shortest. So human bodies come in all shapes and sizes. Here are some of the most remarkable ever to have existed. So the tallest man, who lived from 1918 to 1940, was 8'11", so he was almost 9 feet tall. Okay, the shortest man, 1939 to 2015, was 1 foot 9.5. Really short. So the average height for a man is 5'8". The tallest woman lived from 1964 to 1982. She was 8 feet 1 3/4 inches tall. The shortest woman from 1876 to 1895 is 1 foot 11 inches. So the shortest woman was still taller than the shortest man. I just think that's a little funny. And then the average height for women is 5'3". So a couple other ones that were kind of crazy. Longest hair was 18 feet long, 4 inches. Could you imagine having hair that long? The longest nails were 32 feet, 3 inches. So that's almost double the longest hair. And then the widest tongue is 3.4 inches. So that's about an inch. You can see that. So 3 of those. About that, maybe? Could you imagine having that in your mouth? My goodness. Okay, number 8. Scary movies really can get under your skin. Human bodies are designed to react to stressful situations. When you watch a suspenseful, tense, or scary sequence in a movie, your mind knows it's not really happening. But your body, especially your hormones, can react as if you're really in the middle of it. So inside your blood, you make extra platelets to help cuts heal and extra white blood cells to help fight infections. Your heart beats faster, pumping blood around at great speed. As blood flows faster, it can make your skin feel hotter and your core feel colder. I personally love scary movies and they don't bug me at all, but I know they do bug a lot of people. All right, number 9. Recycling blood keeps you alive. So your 2 kidneys, most people have 2 kidneys, but you actually can survive with only one. Some people are born with only 1 kidney, and some people actually donate one of their kidneys. So maybe you only have 1, but most people have 2. And regardless, they perform a life-saving job, filtering blood to remove waste. So they recycle the rest of the blood and make sure it contains the correct ingredients to keep all the other parts of your body working. So kidneys process 420 pints of fluid every 24 hours. So just for an idea, that's almost 20 pints of fluid every hour. Kind of crazy. And the last one, number 10. What doesn't kill bacteria can make them stronger. So last week in health, we actually talked about antibiotics. And so antibiotics can cure diseases caused by tiny creatures called bacteria. Antibiotics work by killing off the bad bacteria in a person's body, but they don't always kill all the bad bacteria. The toughest can survive. So sometimes they don't get all of them, and like it says, what doesn't kill them can make them stronger. But that's it. No assignments. I hope you can get all of your late work turned in by 5. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Thursday.